I am the head of strategic relationships for Pencils of Promise. So what I really want to talk about today are mistakes. And I have my notebook in front of me because I was at a workshop this weekend, and the teacher said something that really resonated with me. And it was so beautiful that I wanted to make sure that I got it right, so I wrote it down. So, any kind act arising from any kind of act arising from an honest intention can be interpreted as an act of love. What makes actions negative aren't that they're negative, but you don't learn from them. So with that in mind, I'm going to give you a little context on me. I still am a real perfectionist. And I studied theater in college. And the first time I realized that mistakes were part of life, I was in movement class. And our movement teacher was this woman, Kelly, and she's 5 feet, super tiny, super fit, can, kick all of our butts. And she stood in front of us and she said, it was a really hard day, and she says, "This is what life is. You hit a wall to break through that wall, to hit another wall that you didn't even know existed before you got there." And the first time in my life, I realized, so if I don't get straight A's and after college, I'm not going to have everything figured out. And it was just a moment that really resonated for me, and that this cycle of learning never ends. And then fast forward, I got my first job, and I remember sitting at my desk, and I was an assistant to a very fabulous, powerful woman. At the time, she was the president of the Tribeca Film Festival. And I was so upset, and I said, "Jennifer, I dropped the ball." And she looks at me, she's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, No, I dropped the ball. It went wrong. It didn't go well. She's like, "No, Wendy, that's a part of life. That's what happens." And I just remember, at a moment of such questioning and such vulnerability, I was shown extraordinary kindness. And so I just want to ask you, when you've made an incredible mistake, who's the person that really lifted you up and showed you kindness? And may we all be that person. Thanks.
All these women are making these men the priority for themselves. Men in this capacity are kind of using women as when I